Well, the wait's over, y'all. How you like it? Yes. Hey, y'all. Welcome back to my channel. This is the brand spanking new DIY hobby greenhouse kit from Bootstrap Farmer. Yo, we're gonna get into that a little bit later, but man, y'all, come on now. Hey, and we're gonna talk about that patio right there too. I'm gonna tell y'all about the whole thing. I'm gonna tell y'all about what I'm gonna be putting around here. This spot, so this is the Oorah garden, and this spot has become my new favorite spot, y'all. So let's go back in time a little bit. I'm gonna show y'all a little bit of footage of me building this joker, and then we're gonna walk around and check it out. Let's get to it. All right, y'all, we're gonna start off on the inside and check this joker out. So, before I get in there, let me show you the layout. So I got two beds up front. I got a bed over there and a bed right there. Two beds on the side and a bed in the back. So this greenhouse is 12 by 10, okay? So let's say this rear bed back here, this rear bed is 2 by 10, all right? Now I was messing around, planning some other configurations. I was gonna do an island here in the middle and then do long beds on the side and whatnot. The beauty of DIY is you can do whatever you want to do with it, okay? So you can make it in ground if you want. I was gonna do in ground, but I was like, I'm not getting down there on the ground. So so I said, let me put some raised beds in here. And then with these raised beds, I can raise them up even more. So in the spring, I'm gonna double that and just fill it up. And so the bed will be, up here. Eventually this bed is gonna be up to about thigh height, I think would be good in here. So all of these are gonna get raised up to about thigh height. So this greenhouse is actually not as big as my greenhouse, the first greenhouse that I have, right? But it feels so much bigger. I mean, because like I can't do this over in mine because I would touch the top. So this top is so much taller, which gives it so much more volume in it, And so with that volume, your heat disperses so much better. And like in mine, the plants will tend to burn because they're close to the they're close to the plastic. But see, in here, they're not close to the plastic. Now, when you roll the sides down, or back here in the back, right? If the sun's back here, which this is west, okay, so the sun will set back here. Plants back here that are really close to this plastic could burn as well. So you got to watch that, and you got to make sure you plant accordingly to that, especially in the summer. Not so much of a big deal in the winter, but lots of room. I like the setup that I came up with. All right, so everything that you see metal is part of the kit. Okay, so all of the bars, the top bar. Oh, and I really like this top bar because you could actually hang like hanging baskets from it, you know, because it's not touching the plastic. So that's pretty cool. I had to purchase all of the wood. So the wood up here, the wood for the beds is all, you know, purchased locally. All of the metal, even the little screws and everything, is part of the kit. Okay, so everything that you need is part of the kit except for the wood. And really, I mean, the wood was not all that expensive, especially so if you take out what I put in here, but all you need is that the bottom boards all the way around, okay, so all four sides, and you need, if you get in roll-up sides, you need this hip board right here. But if you're not doing roll-up sides, you don't even need that hip board right there. And so and depending on the type of door, so I chose to get a door like this. This door I paid for, I bought that. But and also obviously I had to buy this wood right here. But they have a different door that that is, you know, it's not like this, you know. So I'll try to get a picture of it, and you don't need wood for it. They just send you these bars right here, and those bars open and close. So very, very cool setup. Let's check out what we got going on outside here. Now it's got the roll-up sides right here. It's got this little strap that holds it up, and you basically just take it down. Now, the important thing is to make sure that if you do get the roll-up sides, that you roll it up to the inside like this, so the rain runs off of it, you know. But you just wind it on down. Now, this is something that I'm probably gonna end up changing. I like my setup over on the other greenhouse a little bit better than this. So I'll probably end up changing this to my other setup. But the one that comes with it, I mean, it works great. Now, what you don't see up here is, here, let me bring you over here with me. They have some straps, and right here, I should have a strap coming down here. It's like, it's a wind strap, at least that's what I've always called it. And with that strap, it keeps this from blowing out. You do need a wind strap, okay? Now, what I did though is, if you see this channel right here, this channel is actually up too high, okay? It's a mistake that I made. And so if this channel was down closer to the bottom or even in the middle, then that strap would fit. But I didn't have a, you know, the strap wasn't long enough, so I ended up not going with the strap. But with that, I also like the wind straps that I have over there as well, so I'll probably be using those as well. Overall, really easy build. Like I said, it's DIY, so all your edges don't have to be perfect, you know. That's not what this is about. You see my wording or whatever right here, so you have to be able to read that from the inside. So you see how it's backwards on the outside? Well, you see how it's at an angle? Hey, look, let me tell you something. Oh, hold on. Let me tell you something. Your boy was putting this thing up. I was putting that plastic on there in about 18 to 22 mile an hour winds in the dark, because I ain't want to stop, you know what I'm saying? I was like, look, I'm not stopping, because I had already put this on there, and I didn't want to just leave it with just this on there. So I wanted to go ahead and put the ends on there as well. And when I say struggle bus, so if you're wondering why in the time lapse I didn't show you me putting the plastic on there, that's why. It was too dark. I could the footage was no good. Now this right here, let me tell y'all something. This right here almost made me lose my religion. Man, oh man. Let me show you. Let me show you. Let me show y'all. Look at that. Y'all see them? All them rocks? Look like a daggone retention wall. That didn't come from there. And that one didn't come from there. But all the rest of these rocks right here, all right, all of them came from that area right there. Yeah, man. This right here, if it wasn't for this, I could have built this probably in a day, day and a half. Probably a day and a half. The hard spots, let me tell you about that real quick. So the hard parts on this were getting it square, okay? And Bootstrap Farmer has a video that they just put out about squaring one of these. Now, I know how to square a building and all that stuff. You know, I know how to do, you know, the A squared plus B squared equals C squared. Hey, they said there wasn't gonna be no math, but there's math in squaring. So, anyway, I knew how to do that, but the issue that I had was I don't have level ground nowhere around here. I got like one spot that's semi-level. The spot where I got the greenhouse at over there is semi-level with that garden over there. And this was the next best, you know, place as far as being level. But this whole area, it's uphill is where you are and it goes downhill that way. So getting this thing square and level was a task, you know, and plus I had to be very strategic because on these corners you have to drive a post into the ground to attach your greenhouse to, and I got to be very strategic because you saw them rocks. Like I could get all three, I could get three of them in, and then that fourth one be a big old rock right there, and then I gotta do all of them all over again, and I got a I put a picture up on there where I drove one in the wrong spot, and when I tell you trying to get them out, it took me half a day trying to get that thing. Talk to him, turkey. That's Tommy right there. But yeah. So getting them square, getting it level were tough. The build is relatively easy. I mean, it's so straightforward and easy. You just follow the instructions and it's bada boom, bada bang. But because I was by myself, putting the plastic on, and I couldn't get a day that it wasn't windy. I tried getting up early in the morning. I tried late in the evening. I tried everything. The wind would not stop blowing. And I was like, okay, this is the lowest it's been at 18 miles an hour. And I said, I'm gonna get it put up today. And so I did it. And you know, that took a little bit of doing. But this joker right here that I'm standing on, I love this patio, y'all. This patio has become part of me. I lost some of myself in this patio. Oh my goodness, man. Building this patio, I've never built a patio before. I don't know if this patio is gonna be here for 2 weeks, 2 years, or 20 years. I got some areas where I messed up on. It is what it is. But for the most part, I did a good job. And I tell y'all what, if old Jason from Cog Hill was here, hey, we would have to have a dance off on this joker right here. We would have to get up and get down on this joker right here. Hey, I can't move like Jason. Jason be into it, you know. I can't do all of the Jason stuff, you know. If y'all don't know Jason from Cog Hill, go check him out. He got some cool shorts of him dancing and stuff too. No, hey, Jason, I do not want to battle dance with you, okay? We not battle dancing out here. But, you know, you can get a disco going on out here, you know. Oh, man, okay. Enough of that. Tommy said, hey, dude, don't quit your day job. I said, okay, Tommy, I won't. But anyway, I'm going to show y'all what my plans are for around this greenhouse going forward. Let's get to that. All right, so now I'm down in the corner, and over here is where I planted some wildflowers at, and I'm gonna plant some more this year. So this is still gonna be the wildflower patch right here. Right here, I was gonna put my corn, right? Because y'all know I like to grow corn over here. I was gonna put corn rows right down through here. But I got to thinking. I said, what would be really nice over here by this greenhouse? And I thought about my berries. So my blueberries and my blackberries, I'm gonna build rows down through here. I'm gonna build trellises down through here, and that's where they're gonna go. So in some videos coming up really soon, we're gonna go through me building those and getting those planted and tucked in for the winter. Cause I was gonna wait until the spring on those. If y'all don't remember, I was gonna wait for the spring to plant my blueberries and blackberries. But hey, this is the perfect time for me to put them in the ground now. So I'm gonna get this ready. We're gonna do that together, and I think that's gonna be real, real nice. Now, if you follow me on Facebook, you know that I bought these gardenias the other day from the Home Depot, and I got 14 of them because they was on sale, 50% off plus my military discount. Because you know why? Come check this out. Because right down through here, I'm gonna do a hedge row, okay? So I bought 7 of each kind over there, and what's gonna happen is I'm gonna put 7 on this side of the greenhouse, and I'm gonna put 7 on that side of the greenhouse. Let me show you the area that I'm talking about over here. Over here, I'm gonna clean up all of this back here. I'm gonna clean up this whole fence row. I actually cut the fence when I started building this because I had to get stuff through here and I didn't want to walk. Oh my goodness, I had to walk all the way to the other side of the property to go through the gate. So I made me another gate. And I'm gonna come through here, I'm gonna clean this up. I'm gonna take down this portion of the fence right here. It's just gonna end back there. And then I'm gonna build something else in here. I'm gonna make a walk-through gate or a drive-through gate right down here. But I'm gonna clean all this up and I'm gonna put another row of gardenias right down through there. So I'm really, really looking forward to that. And like I said, I'm gonna take y'all with me on that too, because this whole area, oh, squirrel. So hold on, I gotta show y'all back here. So I was about to take this up out the ground, and then I said, man, you already got it there. Why not grow something on it? So guess what I'm gonna grow on it? You guessing? Peggy Martin. Now y'all tell me, I'm gonna have Peggy all sprawled out back here on the backside, and man, that's gonna be a nice backdrop. So I'm gonna have Peggy Martin here, gardenias. I almost say gorditas. I ain't hungry. I am not hungry. I had breakfast this morning. Oh my goodness. But anyway, y'all know what I'm talking about over there behind you, and then over there on that side, and then Miss Peggy back here, and then the wildflowers out front, the blackberries and blueberries over on the other side. Now y'all tell me, Google him, hey, y'all tell me what? Hey, so this whole time, let's go up front real quick. I gotta talk to y'all. Let's go up front. So yeah, the whole time I was building this thing, I was like, I was tired, but at the same time, I was like, you know, like excited, you know, because every part that I built, I was like, oh, I can do this. And then I was like, oh, I can do that, right? And so I just kept, and that's another thing. So I've been building this thing for, I've been building this area for about 3 weeks. I think I started on it. Not quite 3 weeks, like 2.5 weeks. Now, like I said, the structure itself, the kit itself would probably take a day, day and a half, one person. 2 people, you get 2, 3, 4 people out there, y'all knock it out in a day, no problem. But it took me about 2.5, 3 weeks. Because why? This patio, y'all, I have dubbed this area the porch, okay? This is gonna be the porch. But this patio on the porch is, I'm telling you, that it took a little bit of my soul. It took a little bit of my soul, because I can't tell you how many times I thought about giving up. I thought about giving up, and I said, okay. I said, if I don't build it, it ain't like I told somebody I was gonna build it. So won't nobody know that I didn't build it. I just throw some mulch over it and be done with it, right? But I said, you gonna know though, man. You gonna know. And so I was like, yeah, all right. Grab that shovel again. Let's keep digging. And I just kept digging, man. And I'm out here with the tiller, tilling it up. I'm out here with the shovel, with the flat shovel, like grading it with the flat shovel. And I hit a rock. I gotta dig that out with the spade shovel. Y'all, I'm telling you, I don't know if y'all can tell, but I lost 12 pounds putting this thing up. Hey, I'm not lying. I lost 12 pounds, not putting this up, but this patio right here. So when I say a piece of me is right here, I mean a piece of me is right here. Man, hey, real talk. So this patio is very special, and I don't want to hear no wisecracks about it. I don't want to hear it ain't level, and it ain't this, and it ain't that, all right? We ain't gonna do that over here. It's me. If you talk about the patio, you're talking about me, all right? That's how we gonna go with it. No, man, hey, I'm super, super happy with it. I really like this area and what I'm envisioning it to be. And I'm gonna take y'all along with me. Y'all know how I do. So we're gonna build this area up. Probably in the next video, I'm gonna be planting either blueberries or those gardenias. Gardenias, is that how you say it? I'm gonna be planting those and getting those established. I gotta get those in real quick, like, so get them protected and try to overwinter them and try to protect them and get them to the spring, you know, because I feel like once they make it through one winter, I'm good. Let me tell you real quick about Bootstrap Farmer and this greenhouse here. They sent this out to 2 of us. I put up 3 fingers, but I only meant to put up 2. They sent this out to 2 of us to put together and to show you guys what the greenhouse is, right? So I will have a discount code that will only be good for 1 week. A lot of y'all have been asking me about my other greenhouse and how I built it and whatnot. And so I started to think about it, and I was like, you know what? A lot of people have been asking me about the greenhouse. This greenhouse, DIY, gonna be very economical for you. It's gonna have add-ons if you wanna add, you know, certain things on. Like I have a door on this end, you could put a door on the other end. You could add on all kinds of things to it that will bump the price up, but the base price will be very, very reasonable. So, and hey, for the first week you get a discount from me. So anyway, the thing I love about Bootstrap Farmer is that Bootstrap Farmer, y'all know I use their trays all the time. The company is comprised of farmers, gardeners, homesteaders, and they're the ones who design this stuff. They're the ones who think this stuff up and put this stuff out. And so everything that they do has the home gardener in mind, you know? So this design, I'm telling you, it is perfect, easy to go up. You can extend your growing seasons. This is not a southern greenhouse, okay? This you could use in Alaska if you wanted to, okay? It can hold a snow load if you need that. It'll withstand the winds down here. I want to thank Bootstrap Farmer for trusting me to roll out their new product. This has been the coolest build that I've had here on my homestead, and I really like it. Another thing that I really love about this configuration here is that it ships normal, like FedEx, whatever, you know, like you don't have to worry about it coming freight, because a lot of your big greenhouses and stuff like that, they don't ship normal, or if they do ship normal, they cost you an arm and a leg to ship normal, you know. But these will ship normal FedEx, UPS, whatever, you know, and you don't have to worry about a big tractor trailer coming to your house, you know, like it'll come with your normal packages that you get. So I really like that part about it as well. Well, the thing that I really liked about building this greenhouse is that, like, it got my creative juices going, you know, like building the patio, you know. I'm gonna do some landscaping with the plants that I'm bringing over here, and just oh, y'all saw the mailbox at the beginning too, right? If you on Facebook and you saw excuse me, and you saw the post that I did about the mailbox, man, that was hilarious. Oh my goodness. But if y'all not following me on Facebook and on Instagram, y'all gotta follow me over there, man. That's where all the magic happens at between videos. So but yeah, you know, it got the creative juices going, and it really just, you know, inspired me to branch out into different ways of gardening, I guess, is what I'm getting at there. Because I always wanted to do these things, but I never really did them, you know. And so now I can turn this whole space up here into like a kind of a garden oasis, you know. Man, I sat out here the other day for hours. I sat out here for hours, man, and I was like, this is my new spot right here. I really love it. And once I get it all built up, man, this is gonna be it right here. But anyway, I appreciate y'all being here. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. Hope y'all like the greenhouse. Please let me know in the comments below. Let me know in the comments below. That boy a poet. I'm telling you, he a poet. Let me know how you like the new greenhouse. If you got any questions about the greenhouse, something that I didn't cover, please let me know. But I think it's a really great addition to a homestead, especially if you're already looking for a greenhouse. Because you don't have to set it up like this, how you grow in the ground. You can put benches and whatnot on there. You can use this to start seeds in. I mean, you can use this one like how I use my other one. And the thing I love about that is no more hardening off plants. Oh my goodness, I tell you, or very minimal hardening off of plants. Because y'all know how it is. You got your plants growing in a back room in your house, and then when you're starting to harden them off, you gotta make 20 trips back and forth to bring them out in the morning, and then 20 trips to take them back in, and oh my goodness. Just that alone is the reason why I built the greenhouse. So I know y'all know what I mean there, but well, if y'all don't mind, I'm gonna go in here and admire this greenhouse a little bit more. So thank y'all for watching. Thank you, Tommy. And I'll see you in the next video.